Welcome, my name's Edward Hall and I'm the Artistic Director of Hampstead Theatre. It's my great pleasure to introduce to you for our autumn 2016 season 3 extraordinary plays by 3 extraordinary and gifted writers, Beth Steel, Tony Kushner and Michael Frayn. Take a look.
Well, Labyrinth tells the story of the debt crisis that exploded across Latin America in the 1980s. It threatened the collapse of the American banking system. It's told through the journey of a young man who gets sucked into that world, and it follows his journey through it, his spiral and his descent. The most surprising fact of the whole play is that it's true. I've worked on this for 2.5 years, and every single time I reread over it, I go, but this is insane.
I had gone to see a production of Tamerlane the Great at Theatre for a New Audience in New York, and it was an astonishing production, and it was directed by Michael Boyd, and I knew of him, but I'd never met him. So I called Greg at Hampstead, and I said, I saw this magnificent, epic production. Could I send the script to Michael Boyd? And Greg said, that's a good idea. So we did, and he really liked the play. So we did a workshop of it at Hampstead in September, and I had an astonishing work session for about 2 days after with Michael, just talking through the play. And he asked all these incredibly smart and penetrating questions, and I've spent the time since then trying to effectuate the notes. And I think the play is in its best shape. The Hampstead production will be, as we say in Yiddish, kinahara, poo, 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 will be the sort of culmination of my work, at least to this point, on I Have.
It's about a man in some remote part of the Russian countryside who is irresistibly attractive to all the local women. He's a local school teacher. People had had great hopes of him earlier. He was going to be a great poet, a great writer or whatever, and he hasn't quite made it. People sometimes forget that when Chekhov did get going as a writer, he began as a comic writer. And this play is full of comedy. I hope audiences will enjoy it. I hope they'll see the comedy in it. Well, I'm particularly fond of Hampstead because my earliest successes in the theatre were done here.
Doing IHO at Hampstead feels like a homecoming, and is in fact a homecoming.
From Wonderland being staged here, you learn what thrives on this stage.
I had a wonderful time working at Hampstead many, many years ago with a really great cast, and I'm very happy to be returning to Hampstead in 2016.
I feel completely at home at the Hampstead Theatre.
Love having plays on here, love just sitting in the audience.
Both the audience and the people that make this building happen have supported me. And a building is its people, and the people that work here are great.
It's possibly the best theatre in London.